see here, United States oil is up crazy right now. Let's go ahead and pull up this chart. Market's opening in 40 seconds. We're going to go ahead and pull up the SPX options chart and kind of see where the options prices are. 65.85 is 10. Geez, so we're low. We're low. I'm going to be looking at I want to be looking at like 64s, 74.75s. Dang, we're so low that you can't even see. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we're just gonna watch the open first. We're not gonna take any trades until we watch what happens at open. Because last night Trump had his. Oh my god, here we go. Here's the open. Alright, so what's happening? 64.96. So we want 64.75, and hopefully we can get in one of these right here, because you know right now what might happen here is the dip buyers coming in. So let's go ahead down to the 1 minute and see. 64.74 might continue to go down. I'm not trying to buy the open already, because we had overnight, we had just, I mean, the futures market is like down 1.5%, and that's crazy. So I just don't see it. So we're gonna wait a little bit on this open, and it could flush down. Right now I'm looking at 64.75, but this morning we had job numbers come out, and they were pretty positive, showing that our economy is resilient in face of this war. So that's good news. But we have a Fed speaker speaking at, I believe, 10:15. This might be a good dip opportunity. But honestly, the first like 15 minutes or so, it just may be, I believe, it just may be like choppy. So unlike yesterday, where yesterday we had an easy scalp, because it was bullish in my opinion. It was an easy scalp. Unlike yesterday, today we're kind of having like a mixed open, which I automatically recognize that off the bat. This is how they get you. So 65.25 is $10. Let's see what this is looking like. Oh man, already this is pumping up. It had gone to from 8 to 9 to 10 to 11 to 12. Yeah, so right now we're just gonna be patient and see what happens. And while we're waiting, let's go ahead and see if there's any news. Alright, so the news today was initial jobless came in at 202,000 actual versus 212,000 expected. Oh, let's look at those 68.75s now and see where those are. 68.75 or 64.75. Sorry. Oh, that would have been a good trade. That actually from 14 to 17. Ooh, that would have been an easy trade. 17, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh man, that would have been a good trade. $300 would have been made easily right there. But you have to be quick, because this thing wants to pump. Looking at this level, look, it's bouncing off the 200 right there. And honestly, if it gets any lower, there's really no interest down here. So right now it's pretty low. 64.91 is the price of it right now. I just don't see where it could pump to. Let's go back and look at this 1550 is for the 64.75s. I'm looking at 64.75 puts and 65.10 calls. So the SPX tries to bounce at the open. I'm not going to chase. I'm just going to wait patiently right here. There we go again, those 64.75 puts. That would have been another entry point right down here at the 1450 level. So let's see, the SPX opened. Where did it open? It opened at 65.12.94. Currently it's at 64.88.87. This is a gap down. Ooh, there it goes. It's going back down. Ooh, so now we're at 1740 on those 64.75s. 1840, 1850. Oh, that would have been a sick play. Yeah, well, you know what? Who would have known? I definitely don't want to go in and lose money. But last night Trump had a speech where he where the narrative was talking about how peace is close. He said it's close to it's close, but there still needs to be another 2 to 3 week extension of high intensity strikes. So that's kind of like why we are gapping down overnight, I believe. So the key levels for me to watch are 64.75, which, where are we at right now? 1880, 1860. And 6500 is the key support level that it broke. So try to probably get back up there, but I'm on the side of the road right now trading. I stopped just so that I can start trading. We have a Fed speaker coming up, Lori Logan, so we're gonna wait for her probably. I don't think we're gonna have buyers stepping in, to be honest. And I think we're probably gonna go lower. Though the RSI down here, look at how overextended that is. That is insane. It's down to 12 on the 5 minutes. It's down to 12. And it's at 41 on the 30 minutes. But, I mean, realistically, the market could possibly just go straight down to 64.53. I would like to see a bounce. I would like to see it bounce. Let's go ahead and draw some levels here. Let's go ahead and draw first 5 minute levels. Let's go ahead and put this here. Actually, I probably will lose money today. Not gonna lie, probably. Just because of the way things are right now. It's a harder market to trade. Today's going to be a hard day to trade, to be honest. It's just already so oversold, and I don't know where to get in. It's at 1870 right now. That 1440 would have been nice. 362, 122. All right, let's see where people are buying. Volume, open interest. People have a lot of open interest. There's there's open interest at 6,500. Volume is 7.4, but 64.25. I mean, that could be. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's insane, brother. Oh, those 64.75s are probably so rich right now. 21. That would have been $700. Yeah, today I'm hesitant today to take a position right off the bat just because of. And I was thinking 64.75 was gonna hit. Look at that. This is what I'm looking at right here. Oh, and it hits. Oh man, $2,300. Ugh. I had multiple opportunities to buy down here for 14. I really don't know what to do now. I really don't. Man, am I gonna buy off this low right here for like this pump? I don't know if I want to do that. 6,500 calls. I don't know if I want to do that. It could keep going down. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll just keep waiting. I'm patiently waiting for a trade to take. Patiently waiting for some trades to take. See, Trump mentioning last night that Operation Epic Fury is going to take longer. Oh, look at this. This was at 13, now it's up to 16. That would have been also a good trade. But I'm going to fade the rip. So let's go back over here to the 5. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fade that. I'm going to fade that. So we're going to get probably this pop. All right, so this what is this line right here? I'll just start talking about my chart setup and whatnot while the trucks pass by and the rumbles and the vibrations distract me. And there's a fly in here that's also distracting me. But this line right here is a new addition to my chart. It's the 9 EMA. And they say that as long as price stays under here, then it's bearish. This right here is the 45-day EMA, and then this up here is the 200-day EMA. Though on a 1 minute chart, I wouldn't even, the 45-day EMA and the 200, I don't even really care about that on a 1 minute chart. I really care about that on more of like a 1 hour or like zoomed out more chart, the macro. So 66.98 and stuff like that. 4 hour. If you look at the 4 hour, as you can see here, yesterday it pumped up and it hit that 45-day EMA, which was at like 66.16. So that's kind of how I look at it. And then zooming in, you have these. This is the time intervals right here, and you could click on these for either zoomed in entries, which these are like scalping entries, or the more you zoomed out, you could take swing plays. And Scalping is buying and selling quickly, whereas a swing play is buying today and possibly selling like next week or something like that. So it just depends on the environment that we're in. And honestly, this environment that we're in, it's a little bit more tricky to swing because you have the news narrative changing every day. So you wouldn't want to swing. It's too risky. Some people are doing it, but it's actually more risky than zero data expiration. So it just depends on the environment that we're in. When we're in a trending environment, then sure, go ahead and swing all day long. But when we're in this up down volatile, when we're in a volatile setting or environment, then you want to get in and get out. You want to protect your income. That's basically what you got to do, is protect your account. Right now, the VIX. This is the VIX. It's the volatility index. It measures how volatile the market is. When it's above 20, then that means that we're in a volatile market. That means that we can swing up or down quickly, and this is what causes the rapid price fluctuations of the zero data expiration options. So on my level that I charted out this morning, right here and right here, if we break this bottom band right here, or this bottom, then we might go back up to retest. But if we fell at this level, then we could continue down even further, which this would be a good entry point. All right, so the calls right here, they're up. All right, so now we're going to go back to those puts, and we're going to look at those puts. Now those puts are actually up higher than when it crashed earlier, but this would be possibly a good entry for those puts because I could see, people are selling those puts. All right, so right now it says 8:46 a.m. Central Time, but 9:46 a.m. Eastern Time. All right, now let's zoom in on the 1 minute and see if we can get a failure here. So why do I choose the 64.75 level right here, down here? It's because the reason why I choose that is because it's an institutional number. But 6,500 is the line in the sand. And so let's see. If you look right here, this is a side profile volume bar. This measures, how could you say, this measures interest. There are people interested in buying down here. This volume profile down here though, let's see. Lol. Very boring. I could have already got in and got out. That would have been an easy trade for me. At least $400 or $500. But here I am sitting and waiting because I'm being patient. Some days are like this. So this is the most volume. So you're getting you're getting the most interest at this level right here, which could pop it back up. So if you look at, let's see, this is a you're back down here at this level again. Although I wouldn't take a put down here, I would wait. I would totally wait until at least, can it break above? Can it break this gap? Can it close the gap? It gapped down overnight. Can it close that gap? People think that the market is resilient, but I tell you what, in about 25 minutes, that Fed speaker is going to come out and probably say something that the market doesn't like, and the market's going to react, and then it's just going to be over right there. So if the market right now is just chopping sideways, bop, bop, not really moving, it already made the move overnight. So if I would have bought puts last night and swing them into today, then yeah, I would be up 100%. But honestly, I wasn't even thinking about doing that. But today's Thursday, and since the market is closed tomorrow on Good Friday, then today's pretty much the Friday. But I'm not looking for a slow grind, you know. I'm looking for like a surgical flush that I can just buy and capitalize quickly. I'd say if this doesn't break 6,500 by the time Logan finishes speaking, then, you know, I'm staying light. I'll probably just roll out and check back later. You know, I'm not even for certain if this lady is speaking. Let me go ahead and check and see. Because sometimes, yeah, I get this stuff wrong. Look at that. Crude oil is up to $113 a barrel. That's insane. All right, let's see what the headlines are. It says oil leaps back towards 110. Stocks tumble as Trump vows to keep hitting Iran. Wow. Let's look at the economic calendar. By the way, this is tradingeconomics.com. It shows the Thursday, April 2nd, 2026 economic drops. Right now we're, 10 a.m. So basically 10 a.m. is Fed Logan speech. Unfortunately, I will have to go deliver this load before then. So I won't be able to stick around and wait for that. Right now on the CNN business website, you have the Fear and Greed Index, and it's at extreme fear. People are fearful of this market. So going back here to the chart, you can see it's starting to break, trying to break that 6,500. And wait, is she speaking at 10 a.m. Eastern time? Is this Eastern? 10 a.m. 7:30 a.m. Is this Central time? UTC. How can I get it to Eastern? No, it's definitely Central time. Let's click on that. Let's see. It says the Fed left the federal funds rate steady at the 3.5%, 3.75% target rate for a second consecutive meeting in March 2026, in line with expectations. I know that. All right, we're just gonna assume that that's 10 a.m. Central time. All right, let's go back here. Oh, look at that pop. See, right back up above 65.07. Had we taken those 65.10 calls, they are now up to 21. It came down. It hit that target. Oh man, from 10 to 20 would have been $1,000. That would have been a good way to end That would have been a good way to end this with $1,000 game. I really don't know what to do. Don't know what to trade. Look at that recovery. That's a V recovery right there. I could see it actually resisting up here. Let me see if I could go ahead and take a put up here and at least make something. Where are we at? I would take those 64.75 puts because honestly, 1081 they've come down a long way. But only when I see structure on this. I'm not gonna take it right now just because. It's only when I see structure on this. Let me zoom out, look at the 15-minute chart real quick. Oh, look at that. Ooh, this thing could run up to 65.38. Ooh. $65.10. Let's look at this. I don't think we were gonna. There's no way we can continue up. I mean, not no way. Obviously, there's always a way. I'm just looking for some structure. I would like to see. A little bit of structure. Like right now, that's not looking too bad. I have to be done here by 9:30 though. That's the thing. I gotta be back on the road by 9:30. But I believe that this could go higher. At least a little bit higher. Let's look at the other 2-minute. The rumblings of the other truck drivers. Are there any other trucker traders out there who are doing exactly what I'm doing right now at the same time? 6508. Do not take the first dip. This could be a shakeout or a fake out. They're trying to grab your liquidity. You are the liquid. See what I'm saying? Look at that. We have a gap from here all the way up to here. Okay? It's basically a vacuum sucking all the way back up. It's trying to suck all the way back up, all the money, so that it could go all the way back up. Okay, that's how the market works. Hey, there are people that lose and there are people that win, and it's okay to be on either side, winners and losers. You can't be a winner, a good winner, unless you become a good loser. Anyway, so look at that right there. We got that nice pump right there. 64.75 was a good bounce area, and we're still trending down lower with that 64.75. Now we're looking at 65.10. They are up to $26, and they started down here at $11.10, $11. Now that is the type of move to get paid off of. Look at that volume as well. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Oh my goodness, the volume down here is insane. It's exploding. This is what I like to call a dead cat bounce. So what I'm looking to do is not capitalize off of this, which it could go higher. How high? Who knows? But I'd like to put myself in position to catch the bottom. Not time the bottom, just catch it. Volume down here went heavy selling. Heavy selling. And then now it's decreasing. It should go into buying. Look at that. As it gets up here, it gets less interesting. So, we're going to wait for 2 or 3 more minutes. We're going to wait for 2 or 3 more minutes to see, because this is my bottom up here. And we're going to see what happens up here. And what I think is going to happen is, I think we're going to start coming back down. No, we're back up to 65.23 now. Goodness gracious, that would have been a 20-point move. I always go for like 5-point moves, so a 20-point move would be huge for me. But as we get up here, volume starts to decline. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can. I don't want a 6,500. Starting to see some green here. I'll take a 6,500 here. Or will I? Oh yeah, okay. I mean, that's a 16. See, one thing I know is that, sure, it could come back down, but it could pump right back up. This is what I want. This is my plan right here. If it comes down here, it's most likely going to bounce off this level right here and pump back up. Now, if it comes back up and resists, if it shows resistance again up here, then I'm going to take the next put. I'm going to take the next put play. So why is the market pumping? I mean, look at that. It crashes. Why did it gap down? Iran, Operation Fury. Why did it pump? Well, we had good jobs numbers. Shows that our economy is resilient. Like I said, it shows that the resilience of the economy. And now that people have a clear close to the war, they have a clear time frame to the close of the war. You know, they expected positive after that. Wait, so 65. Oh, where is it? Right here. It's at 65.23 down to 65.12. That would have been a good. Let's see where these are now. 16.18. See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta get a clean flush. It's a surgical flush. I could have easily bought these at like 15, and I'd be only up freaking not even $100. Be a waste of a trade. Look at this. It's pumping back up. Let's get it to pump back up again, like I said, to this area again. That would be nice. And then just crush it. This is already gone 36 minutes. I might have to end it here and then update you later. As you can see here, look, my account value is still the same. You know what? I don't even think I'm gonna be able to trade today because the place that I'm going to, I don't know if it has internet service. That's why I stopped here, because I was like, oh, there's some good internet service here. But man, I can't really. And all these trucks that are just passing by, like, it's so obnoxious. It's so annoying. Oh, there we go. That's actually a good move. That would have been a good move. From 15 to 18, that would have been a good move, actually. And honestly, because of all the distractions, I remember actually earlier this week, I was trying to trade in the same environment, and I ended up losing money on my first trade, and then having to claw my way back later on because of all the distractions. So, you know, I may take that as a sign. I still have about 25 more minutes left. It's only 9:05. And realistically, I could sit here until 9:30. And then, you know, hopefully I can get something in there and then just move on with my day. All right, so my day today is going to be deliver this load. Today's Thursday, so I deliver this load, and then I have to go and do some repairs to my truck. So first I have to address this coolant reservoir situation, and then I have to get some batteries, and then I have to do an oil change, and then I have to check out the reefer as well to make sure we're ready to roll. I have a McAllen load picking up on Saturday. This load pays $5,700. Actually, what's crazy is today I'll get my settlement from last week. I made $16,100 last week trucking. So trucking was really good last week. It was actually great. Look at that pump right there. See, this is why you don't take that first, put Scout back down. Now here you could probably take this, because this is it showed resistance right here. So does it show resistance again? But it also could realistically pump up to this area right here. So yeah, last week I made $16,100 gross in trucking, and I'm gonna receive a paycheck. My paycheck after expenses is gonna be like $10,500. It's insane. So I'm pretty pumped on that. And then also last week in trading, I made $1,500. So you could pretty much say I had a $12,000 week last week, and that's like my best week ever. But that load that I picked up in McAllen last week, the same one that I'm gonna do this week. Last week it paid $6,000. This week it's only paying $57,000, which I think we kind of got. Honestly, I think we got the short end of that stick, because fuel is rising back up. Jesus. Oh my God, that's the most obnoxious sound ever. Like, the truckers with that sound, they are straight up a-holes. Like, they honestly, I can't stand the whole trucking persona. They're so, like, truckers are just animals. They're filthy. I cannot stand truckers, honestly. Like, your whole legit, like, rebel trucker, yeah, I'm an outlaw, I'm out here on the road, and I'm just bucking the law, bucking the trend. Oh, trucking sucks. I mean, yeah, sure, you're hard, buddy. Cool. We don't live in that environment anymore. Like, get with the ages, man. We're in the digital age now, modern age. Get with the ages. Like, clean yourself up. Present yourself. Your trucks are filthy. you're disgusting. You got them big old fat bellies hanging over yourself. You don't even eat properly. Just like, ugh. Absolutely. Like freaking cows, like bulls and cows. And then they're women. Ugh. They got problems too. God. Alright, see, so this is a resistance area right here. I would totally be looking at a trade right here. Oh, look at that. 1380. Oh, I'm gonna take this. Alright, so we're in at 1420. Alright, so we're in at 1420 right here. And the goal is to get it up to at least 16. And this could be, it could either pump a little bit more, say up to this line, 65.35, or it could come back down. But we're in position. I would hold it to 65.15 if it hits there. If not, then I sell it for a loss. $65.15. Yeah, we're getting a pump right here. Not looking good for my position. There we go, it's pumping. 65.35 could be the top of this, but who knows? Who knows? I'll probably enter too soon. It's at 65.23 right now. We entered at like 65. Where did we enter? Like 65.20? Yeah, see, look at that. That's crazy. That thing just popped. Oh, man. I'm down pretty big right now. 12, 13, 14. It's like 200. It's like almost 200 bucks. Trying to hold it down to 65.15 if it hits, but who knows? This is an area of interest, I say, but also it's above that 9 EMA, and like I said down here, if it closes below, then it's bearish, and you can imagine that if it closes above, then it's bullish. Why do I hold? Why am I holding right now? I should be selling for a loss. Well, because I expect that we are near the top, and I may have entered just a little too soon. Will it get all the way up here? If it gets all the way up here, then I lose like $1,000. But I would like to just hold it to about 65.15 and then get out for like a little quick 200 bucks, which, who knows? I mean, can it come back down here? This is 65.12, so if it comes back down to this purple line right here, then I would say that would be actually a decent trade. It is getting some volume down here, or up here. This is an area of interest, and I mean right here, $65.15 would be right here. So let's see what happens. If it breaks above this line right here, 65.24, then I'll probably just sell and head out. I'd say 65.25 would probably be like my sell for a loss. But 65.15 is kind of like where I want to take profits. Just hold, just hold, just hold. Alright, right now, where are we at? 65.19. It's not low enough. Where are we at? Right here. 14.20. Yeah, see, starting to go right back up. Honestly, this would be so sick to end the stream right here, or the live trading session right here with a win, but it doesn't always work out the way you plan. That's why you have to plan for it not to work out. And 65.25 is where I'm going to sell for a loss, because I don't think this is gonna work out for me. I actually think this is gonna start pumping up again, and let's see where we at. Yeah, as you can see there, we are pumping back up 65.24. Let's go ahead and take this loss. Get ready to take this loss. Let's get ready to take this loss. Oh man, oh man. That's crazy, dude. It literally just went like, it just went parabolic above my exit. I mean, that's actually nuts. That was nuts. Holy moly. Holy moly, that was crazy. It looked like it wanted to gap up. That was a crazy move right there. I don't even know what just happened on that one. But they gave me a nice exit inflection point. They kind of saved my butt on that. But honestly, I'm still going to hold here because, like I said, this is a weak point. And even if it pumps a little bit higher right here, so be it. What are these calls? Yeah, that thing went down to 11.10. Goodness gracious. I'm in at 14.20. I mean, I guess this could continue to just go down, but how much am I willing to lose on this position? Well, it's definitely pumping higher. We're at 65.26 right now. This thing definitely could go higher. It's at 65.28. I only have about 12 more minutes to hold this. And it's going, it's pumping. Look at that, 65.30. Actually, I'm gonna update you guys later on this. I'm currently in this. These are 6,500 puts. I'm currently in these, and I'm gonna update you later on this. I'm gonna hold them. I could possibly lose like $1,000 on this, but I'm okay with that since I gained like $1,000 over the past. Like, it's purely profits that I'll be losing, so I'm okay with that because I expect that I entered a little too soon, which is fine. Sometimes, I mean, you can't time the bottoms and the tops for sure, but I tell you what, I have a feeling that this area up here is just, it's a weak area. Plus all of this traffic that drives by, I don't like it. Honestly, I just don't like it. So we're gonna end the stream here. I mean, that's, the charts are looking really good for a pump, for a continuation. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. 65, 28, 29. Ooh, look at that. That thing's moving. Yeah, baby. Move higher. Take more of my money. I love it. I don't really care at this point. Over it. I hate the stock market sometimes. The other day, I don't hold long enough and it pumps up to 10,000. Today, I hold long enough and I lose 1,500 or 1,000. I lose 1,000. Like that's pretty much how it would be. That's pretty much how I could see it being. And right now, our puts are at 14.20 and the current price is at 12.20. So we're down $200 on these puts, as you can see right here. $211. We're back under 5,000, which, damn, I like being at 5,000. Oh, look, it's going even higher. Look how much money I'm losing. I just lost that 55. Now it's going to go into 4,700. Here it goes, 47. It's going down. I'm down $280. I'm down. Oh, there we go, 47.95. I'm down 208. I'm down $300. Look at that. I'm down $300 now. That's crazy. I'm down $300. Oh my goodness. Am I going to go down 400? I'm probably going to go down 400. Oh my God, I'm going down 400. Holy moly. Look at that. 65.31. Oh no. What am I doing? Down $340. That's insane. It's gonna keep pumping. I should have sold at 65.25, but the fact that I'm still holding here, I don't know why. I don't know why. I really wanted to come back down here to 65.12, but it's not gonna do what I want. It don't do what you want. It never does what you want. That's why you have to have a plan. And if you, like me right now, you don't follow your plan, then you're going to end up in a situation where, you know, the loss is just going to keep growing. It's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Like right now, look. Now we're down $340. $340. I'm down $340. Just keeps getting bigger. $350. It's like, how much pain can you take? $360. Oh my God, I'm losing $360. How much pain can I take? How much suffering will I take? I'm gonna lose $360 if I sell it right now. Or if I don't sell it, I'm gonna lose double that, $700. I could lose $700 and then wish that I only lost $360. That's insane. All right, so it's 9:23 right now. I'm going to continue holding this and I will update you shortly. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that, you know, even if I'm down $1,000 from this position, it's still a good learning lesson for you to see what a loser trader looks like. Like, I'm a losing trader, so You can see right now I'm down $331. It's at 65.30. My put strike price is at 6,500, and it does not look good for me at all. Oh, we just broke back below 65.30, but right back up above 65.30. Back below 65.30. Here we go. What is going to happen next? Is this the next leg up? Is it taking a break for the next leg up? Or is it going to pull back and come back down here to the 6,500 level? What will happen next? Stay tuned for the update. Trucker Trader, I have to go deliver this load. If I lose $1,000 today, like I said, it's not going to make me or break me. It's purely profit that I made, so it is what it is. But it's a good learning lesson. And like I said, you can see here, now I'm down $360. My account is at $4,750, and we are still holding this position. The market value is $1,095, $1,100, and I bought it for $1,420. Oh, what's happening? It's going up to 4,800. It's going back up to 4,800. Oh, it's back down to 360. Oh man, this thing is moving around crazy. Oh, here we go. We're back 56.25. 56.25. What's going on? Is it gonna pump or is it gonna dump? I figured it would move. I figured it would move up to 65.35. That was a resistance level, but it could also move up to 65.50, which is also another resistance level. Even 65.45 would be a resistance level. So my loss could get big. My loss can become huge. I mean, for how much I have in, it could wipe out that entire put profit. It could wipe out my entire week's profit. But I don't know. I'll just keep it open and we'll see what happens. I thought right here would be a good resistance level, but I guess not. Let's see, I'll give it a few more minutes. I'm pushing it just to see. I want to see if it comes back down. What is the price of it now? Right now we're at 11.90. We're at 14.20 in, and the price is 11.90. 12.40. It just popped up. I'd say if I could get it up to 14, 15, 16 or something like that, I'll definitely sell. It's at $12 right now. Oh, it's back under. Alright. So that means that we're getting some buyers right here. We're getting some interest. Oh, there it goes back up. It's about to break 65.30 again. It's going to get some buyers. I guess in order for me to profit off of this, realistically, it needs to break 65.15 now and be around 65.10. And I could probably make a small profit off of that. Based off of, look at this. Oh, that's an area that you don't want to get mixed up in. And I got mixed up in there. Those are people that you don't want to get mixed up in. Oh, that's not good. 65.27. Oh, 65.28. Are we coming back up? I definitely got to keep an eye on this. 65.26. 7. $65.29. It's pumping back up. It could go up to $65.45. I'll be down $700 at that point. $65.30. Now, as it continues to pump up this way, now we're down $300. And Ooh, that's not good. All right, I really gotta go. Sorry, I gotta end the stream.